YouTube, can you hear it now? All right, hello. Welcome all to Ground Zero for Copium news for Enfield today. Enfield today. Surely, please, please. Hope we're all doing well. It's 6:30 in the morning. I am drugged up on caffeine. I am not getting any sleep whatsoever. Currently, this is the... I don't know what this is. I don't know what game this is. Oops. This is... what the fuck? Something to do with... Okay, I don't know what the game this is. This is a PlayStation live stream. This is... So at... in 23 minutes is when Enfield is due to start. If someone can tell me what this game is, actually, that would be really cool. Death Stranding 2, it doesn't look like Death Stranding to me. Maybe it is, I don't know. Okay, how are we feeling? I know Zai's around, but if Zai and any other mods are around, can we maybe get polls, YouTube and Twitch, whether we think there will be any news? Be interested to see what the sense of what the level of optimism is like. We have 215 viewers on YouTube right now. That's excellent. Very, very nice. Very good. Excellent. Excellent. Oops, I did not disable my alerts. Give me a moment. Kevin, thank you for the follow though. Need to disable those, especially I'll disable them for the duration of the broadcast and turn them on when it's ended. Oz. XR caught you just in time. But thank you for the bits though. Okay, let's read chat. I'm going to break my legs. Azzy, please don't do that. That will hurt quite a lot. I would recommend against it. Another beta email like crumbs. One thing I hope for is Linux. Yes, true. I am desperately hoping they support Steam Deck and Linux. I'm sick of Windows. Low expectation. Yeah, just important to remember, right? Important to remember. Temper your expectations. There is no guarantee of news today. Okay? There is no guarantee there will be. Oh. Hold up. Okay, right, Danger, let's get you... Okay, Danger, you are... you are live. I don't know why the Arknight's Enfield trailer is playing already, 20 minutes before it's supposed to, but here we are.
I think they're just rolling between different...
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
Ads, so no pressure. To be fair, the previous game ended pretty early.
It's true. It is. Maybe it may just be the trailer. It is due to start at in 20 minutes. I don't think they would start it 20 minutes early. That would be weird.
It'll be all over the place.
Anyway, we'll see. This is chat. This is Danger Asian. Danger_Asian. He is going to be translating for us live.
Hello.
The fluent in Zhongwen. I think that's how you say it, right?
Just Chinese. Chinese is Chinese.
Yeah, sure.
It is what it is.
Yes. He is. He's going to be our translator. He's going. I have given him a curated list of Enfield terms because he's not familiar, all that interested in Enfield, to be honest. But that's fine. I have, and worry not, chat as well. I have made sure he is acutely aware to be especially on the look, especially keep an ear out for the word Shanbi. Shanbi. I can't wait. I don't know the tones, but the word dodge basically. Especially work out the word dodge. Copyright song. Yes, the stream will just get the VOD will just get demonetized. I don't care. I don't give a shit. Oh, let's see. Let's look at the poll. Let's look at the poll. We thoughts on Enfield. Enfield tomorrow. Enfield before 2026. Enfield 2026 Popium. I just wanted to cook. What are we saying on YouTube? I can't see is there a poll on YouTube? If there is, I can't see it. My YouTube is like broken. I can't even chat in YouTube. I have to rely on my mods to speak for me. Let me. Oh yeah, this is definitely not Enfield. What is this? What is going on? I think it's just cycling through the trailers. All right, we're good. So false alarm.
Chill, man. Chill.
You can't make polls or pin messages as a YouTube mod. Okay, YouTube, we're just rolling with it. I don't know why. There is there is no option for me to chat. I don't know why. It's broken. Yes, I know this isn't Enfield. Let me just mute this. I know this is not Enfield. Enfield is due in 18 minutes. I have no idea what game this is. What if this stream is where we see Lowlight commence with the public execution? This stream is where we'll see Lowlight. I don't know. I was sure. I had something witty and it's gone. This is no, actually no, I take it back. This is Enfield gameplay. We're going to be we've done another pivot, another full wholesale gameplay change. Yeah, it's the wedding between John Endfield and Heimau. It's looking kind of different. Thank you for writing up some translated codes. Yes, I was very insistent on getting someone to translate because it's it's one thing to just be restreaming the stream in a language that none of us understand. Well, very few of us understand. But it is what it is. Let me see. Yeah, new administrator design. It's got like colors and look at like pirate looking. It's looking cool. There is. So actually, wait. Okay. Since we can't do YouTube polls because my YouTube authentication is broken or something along those lines. I don't know what's wrong with it. Both Twitch and YouTube. What? Obviously, we're all hoping for news. It's like a beta announcement, beta trailer, just even an updated trailer, or even just updated gameplay, anything like that. If there is no news, what are you hoping for? At the very least, Warfarin reveal. That would be something. I think is Warfarin the only confirmed Arknights character that's the same as they are in Arknights. Because the others are like reconveners. ETL to Enfield tomorrow. Tomorrow, where do I find the full video of the CN lad responding to the Death Knell Gacha Games video? It's in the description of the video. In the description of the Dodge video, there is a link to the response. I am hoping for life's sweet release because no Enfield news means no use in life. True. I'm killing myself. No, I'm kidding. New region reveal or something? I don't know. Well, maybe. There is. We know the names of some of the regions, like the what's it called? Talos Commercial District or something like that. I can't remember exactly. It's like it seems. I'm pretty sure that's the equivalent to like Kazimierz. Enmin gender change. Yeah, I'd like that as well. Open beta test. I don't think it'll be an open test. I think that's cope. And you know, whether or not we get the beta announcement today, like regardless of when the beta is announced, you know, stuff, I don't think it'll be open. I'd be surprised, but it could be. I'm not gonna. You know, that's not a hill I'm willing to die on at all. That's just my hunch. Talos 2 General Chamber of Commerce. Yeah, that's it. There's also the like the Civilization Band. There's a bunch of other places, but we'll see. There's Talos City as well. There's Wuling City. There's a bunch of stuff. Enfield this August? No, that's even more cope. Okay, as much as we're all coping for news this stream, it's not releasing in August, guys. It's not. There's nothing like. There maybe a beta. It's already the 3rd of August. It's not releasing this month, guys. Nothing. There maybe like a beta at the end of the month. Maybe like signups open at the end of the month. It's nothing more than that. Actually, yeah, no. Okay, take it. No, it's releasing tomorrow. Yeah, releasing tomorrow. Enfield tomorrow. Not having substat RNG. I mean, there's one. Okay, there's one. There won't be substat RNG on like the character gear. There's one piece of gear, the essence, that goes on the weapon that has RNG. That's it. It's just one singular item that has RNG, and even then, it's not like leveling RNG, where RNG is, you know, RNG leveling as you go up to certain thresholds. It's just you get the essence, and it has RNG substats that are already there. You don't. There's no like leveling involved. It's just something you farm for. Enfield today. What are these irrelevant games doing my Enfield live stream? True. Get this on my screen. 13 more minutes. Not October. October's so fucking packed with games. Okay, yeah, so, Viltus, I'm glad you mentioned this. Right. You can quote me on this. If there is no news today, October is dead. If there's no news today, October's not happening. I think that's like a reasonable thing. If there's no news today, then it means we're almost certainly not getting news like for Gamescom or Tokyo Game Show either, and that would mean like the earliest announcement of news would be like September. And so, you know, like an announcement of a beta in September, then you got like at least a few weeks, and then the beta will last it like maybe, you know, 6-7 weeks at least for that, and that leads to mid-October, and then release is going to be like at least a month after that, and that leads to November. If there's no news today, it's like late November at the earliest, I think. But I could be wrong. Maybe there's news today. That's what we're hoping for. Expecting some date reveal at least. They can't be spending all the time just saying things you already know. They might. I don't know. It's the PlayStation stream. It's not like a dedicated Enfield show. It's during a PlayStation broadcast. The main thing, the main source of my copium for this, right? Of the reason I'm sort of leaning towards there's going to be news, and that's why that, you know, I'm taking the risk of doing this broadcast, of doing this live stream. The source of that copium is that Sony is doing like a China hero. No, that's not it. I can't remember what it's called. I don't know. They're funding the development of, you know, good quality, you know, high quality games for the PlayStation in China. And as far I remember in one of the promo images, there was a Hoyo logo. And so that, you know, when they say like premium games, it clearly doesn't mean that it can include free-to-play games in that. So putting two and two together, maybe they're, I don't know. You see where I'm going with that? I don't know. China Hero Project, yes, that's the one. We'll see. Ideally, they have this, you know, they reveal some information at the start, maybe, or I don't know. Or it'll be either the start or the end. They're not going to do it in the middle. But if it's at the end, if they reveal new information at the end, then what the hell are they going to do for the rest of the stream before that? And if they reveal information at the start, then it would have to differ from the beta trailer that they've been showing in those intermissions. It's cope. There's a lot of cope, but there's also a lot of there are genuine reasons to believe there could be news. We will see. We are sitting at 74 viewers on Twitch. We are sitting at 317 viewers on YouTube. I can't believe I'm getting the release. Yeah, released Enfield today. Tomorrow, I mean. How many people in Billy Live comment also waiting for Enfield? I don't know. Lots of people saying skip. Not bothered about this. I'm assuming. Oh, what the fuck is no? I don't know. I'm going to assume that a lot of people sort of arriving at this point are hoping to see stuff from Enfield. We shall see. Enfield got delayed because Elden Ring Nightmare came out. That is it. Oh, Ananta out of nowhere. Okay. Jump scare. There's a theory they won't release Enfield before the AKPC client. That is a solid theory as well, and that probably wouldn't happen until after, probably the anniversary, I guess. I have said that before. I have said that explicitly. I think multiple times over the past few months, saying it would be a massive missed opportunity to release Enfield. Inevitably bringing people into Arknights only for them to have to download an Android emulator when there's not have a PC client ready. I think that would be a massive opportunity. So maybe that's the case. Maybe November looks more and more likely, or maybe even December. And it would also be weird for them to torpedo their own anniversaries or half anniversaries income for Arknights. We'll see. Yeah, no audio yet because this is not Enfield. We don't need to hear this. It's fine. There's also the big Unity update for not Enfield, for Arknights came with Chapter 15, which would be October for us. So they could then release the PC client for global and CN simultaneously, and then who knows? Who knows? That is not a language I speak. What the hell does that say? My father works in China. Yesterday he called and said to collect money and take a vacation. It seems to have started. What? The fuck? Okay, interesting. What is blood on that? I know, right? Ananta's alive? What? All the games should here just Enfield game modes. They've been cooking. Let's see. Enfield and Silk Song found out, yeah, which is going to release first, Silk Song or Enfield? Unity update, yeah. So Argonaut, with Chapter 15, the Arknights game client got a massive, multiple gigabytes of update to upgrade the Unity engine to give it more capabilities and stuff. People thought that was preparation for a PC client, and then after that update, shortly after that update, they announced the PC client was in development with the 6th anniversary. So who knows? GTA 6 releases first. That's in May next year. Don't be that pessimistic. And yes, I'll repeat this again for people who are just arriving. It's important to remember there is no guarantee of news. There is no guarantee of news. Temper your expectations. There could be news, but there's no guarantee at all. We will have Danger Asian translating live. We will get all the information we need. Enfield today! 6 minutes till we start. Enfield delayed to 2030 because of Tobo's video. Please don't say that, dude. Don't do that. No. News is that it's delayed until this time next year. Yeah, we need to cope harder. We've got plenty of copium to go around. I'm Australian, so I'm 19 hours into the future. There is no news. No! It's you! Okay, no, okay.
Looks
Every
like
time...
it's starting.
Oh, hang on. Hello?
What's up?
Oh, no, okay, no. I thought it was about to start, but no, it's not yet. It's just a... I've got trigger finger. Every time Togo crashes out, Enfield gets delayed by 5 years. Okay, that's it. No more crash outs. Crash outs are cancelled. Next time they announce the EOS, they'll let you buy. I feel like Hypergraph is the sort of company that would wouldn't like just turn off the servers and be like, all right, bye. They would like let us download the game and have it permanently. But who knows? We'll see. Well, we know. Actually, we won't see because Arknights just won't ever EOS. Arknights forever. Anyway, can you all tell Tobo's consumed copies? Yeah. Can you tell I've had like enormous amounts of caffeine? It's like I have to be awake. Fuck. The next few minutes, the Des Wagner is going to name Toboro in particular as the reason for next movie. Stop saying that! Stop manifesting it! Just put that energy out in the universe. I think we can turn the volume on now. Yeah. Make sure the sound is okay. Let me know if there's any sound issues, if anything's too loud, anything's like got weird noises in it, and that doesn't mean me. My fault. Oh yeah, it's my fault. I take full responsibility for Enfield not tomorrow. Enfield releases when AK reaches the top of the gacha sensors for a month. Right, get your wallets out, boys. We need to work together. What's the schedule saying? This is Enfield here. It's Arknight's Enfield gameplay something or other, gameplay session I think it says. 2 more minutes.
Gameplay showcase.
Oh. Okay.
It's about to start.
Can I get rid of this thing at the bottom? There we go. Okay. We were releasing Enfield on August 5th. They just shadow drop. They just announce out of nowhere, like, yeah. It's out, by the way. What's my favorite Arknight song? Good question. Either Operation Base Point or Sentenced. One of the two. Okay, so the way that, stream is about to start. It's got less than a minute left. So the way this is going to work, I'm in a call with Danger at the moment. I am going to mute my mic, but not deafen myself. Danger will be translating, will be translating as, I'm going to mute myself so that he can't hear me just saying shit and responding to you guys, talking to you guys and reacting to things that he says and what the stream does. And then if I need to ask him to clarify something, I need to ask him something, then I will unmute myself to ask him. But basic point is, I may speak over Danger, but Danger won't be able to hear me. Is the point of that. So, Danger, I'll hand over to you. I say hand over to you. I'll let you cook with translations. Thank you for being here. All the best.
All right, I got it.
$7 a.m. It is time Enfield today? Please? Enfield! Oh, okay, here we go. Right, this is the beta trailer. There's no, I'm kidding. I don't think there's any news. It's the beta trailer! Fuck!
Same old trailer? Question mark?
Yes, yeah, Danger, this is the beta trailer. Just to clarify. As in the beta from January.
I mean, we literally saw that just now.
Yeah.
15 minutes ago.
Yeah. Okay, so this is a major blow to the copium, but nonetheless we have infinite supplies of it to go around. We have all sorts of. It's also like the proportions are off because the trailer isn't in 16:9; it's wider than that, and so it's like squished. Oh, this is scuffed. Never-ending copium. It's okay, guys. Don't worry. Seeing at 409 viewers on YouTube right now. Oh, I fucking love this trailer, dude. God damn. Unfollowing, unsubbing, reporting the stream. No, Razzie, please. Music is still a banger. I hope they use like Starset again for the inevitable next trailer. Pelican points to the release date. Yeah, true. No, what do you mean? She's pointing to me, bro. Is something to fix some of the writing issues? I don't know if we're getting that. It might just be PS5 gameplay of the January beta. It might just be that. That would be the worst timeline, but it is what it is, you know. It is massively stretched. It won't be stretched. It's just the trailer, though. It's just for the trailer. Worry not. Yeah, the song is Brand New World by Starset. No, Brave New World? Is it Brave New World or Brand New World? I don't know, one of the two. Completely new to organized, but this trailer 100% sold me on Enfield. You can feel the creative soul behind it. Yeah, I can't overstate how much optimism how much optimism I had watching this trailer for the first time. Oh my lord. Okay, so in the January beta, it just says, you know, mid-January beta test before it comes up with this screen. So here we go. What?
好的，那么刚刚为大家拉开序幕的正是鹰角网络自主研发的一款3D 即时策略 RPG 游戏《明日方舟：终末地》。这次故事呢，聚焦中末地工业团队，延续并扩展了前作塔防游戏《明日方舟》的世界观。各位呢将登陆一颗名为塔卫2的
Danger, any info?
It's pretty much just like the introduction of like, oh, this is Enfield, and I mean, it's pretty much what we already know.
Okay.
It's just a little bit of tower defense, but also a lot of building.
Okay.
And characters that we're somewhat familiar with, Perlika, and we're welcoming.
Oh. Okay, cosplayers. I can see Perlika in the corner there. Okay, so this is right. This is supposed to be a gameplay showcase. We're getting aura farming instead. Very cool. Thank you, Hypergriff. Low light cinema. Fucking goddamn it. Okay. Okay, I'll mute myself. Just make sure we get a steady stream of information whenever they're speaking. Yo, Li Feng mentioned. Let's go. I haven't seen a Li Feng cosplay yet. Yvonne, the fan favorite. Like any, you know, I can't see it. Wait, are they just? It's. We're not getting any fucking news, are we? God damn it, dude.
You're not speaking.
Low light! Give us news! Enfield tomorrow! Where? Oh yeah, why is the lighting so dark? It's so, it's so scuffed. Fucking hell. Yeah, realistic graphics, dude. Yvonne is tall as hell. Holy shit. Oh, there's the lights. There's the ceiling lights. Okay, they couldn't find the right button. Low light. Yeah, it's low lighting for low light. Oh. Huge, massive brain. This better not be the whole thing. Enfield tomorrow! I'm gonna fucking kill myself, dude. Oh my god. What's happening right now? It's just there's no news. It's just horrifying. It's just ah! Low light, please. Give me something. Give me something to go off. Is this deadass the entire presentation? Check the answer real quick. Important stuff stat, okay? Okay.
角色 coser 们给我们带来的精彩表演，可以到我们的后台稍事休息。谢谢，辛苦我们的6位漂亮的 coser 啊！待会儿呢，我们的 coser 还会再回到我们的舞台上，为我们各位玩家朋友们送上更多。
I heard the word coser. I think that's just cosplayers.
周边礼包。好，那么看完了精彩表演啊，相信大家也对我们的游戏也是更加的期待。
They're handing out merch later,
展台也是围了非常多
that's not the main
游
point.
戏的热衷粉丝。那么现在就要请出我们中末地的工业的工作人员，为我们带来明日方舟中末地 PlayStation
the crowd, goddamn.
游戏试玩，大家掌声欢迎。
So they're rolling out a demo.
Rolling out demo. Okay, okay. This doesn't look like a reveal. This doesn't look like a big announcement. These goofy hats, dude. Wait, that's different. No, wait, this is just the PlayStation UI. Okay, never mind.
大家好，欢迎来到明日方舟中末地 PlayStation 版本的实际演示现场。今天我们将使用 PlayStation 版本研发中的版本来带大家了解这款游戏的2个核心玩法，包括紧张刺激的战斗系统和充满策略的工业建造系统。明日方舟中末地不仅延续了系列一贯的策略深度，更加入了探索与
They're doing this on the PlayStation beta, and they're showcasing the usual, combat and construction,
请看大屏幕。
and probably some of the updates, if any.
Maybe we get some. Okay, maybe we get news. Well, not news, but maybe we get updates.
现在我们遇到了一队猎地者，大家可以注意到每位干员都有自己独特的作战风格，比如管理员和陈千羽擅长近战冲锋，而佩利卡和杰尔佩塔则以。
I mean, I'm not sure how new this is compared to what happened in the original beta. I'm not sure how to comment this on, honestly.
That's all right. Let's just like translate what you know, and I'll be able to compare to the previous beta.
All right. I mean, at this point, they're just slaying mobs at this point.
Yeah, no dodge yet. No dodge yet.
Of interest.
We shall see.
当屏幕上出现干员的头像的时候，只需要按下 L1就可以发动连携技。每位干员的
They are really like they're just constantly doing basic attacks with Enfield. This also, by the way, this basic attack feels like way more like flashy, as if more
继续前进，我们发现了一个
not powerful, like swinging way harder for some reason than they were in the beta.
需要观察周围
We've updated the animations, I guess. Was there a dodge?
似乎提供了解谜的关键路径。那现在让我们想办法去往高处探索一下。
Well, I know the dash is one thing. I'm like dashing forward is one thing. Dodge is it's important because it's different because it's about like interrupting basic attack combos and stuff.
打开宝箱，
That's what the dash is fine.
它的设计希望让大家在
It's the like in combat context of it
的乐趣。
is what's important.
当中也包含了珍贵的资源，可以用于干员强化。
I don't want to getting crazy frame drops on the stream. My end says it's stable. It might just be you.
重要的资源对提升角色能力非常关键。不过这个迷质非常狡猾，一眨眼就飞到了悬崖对面。那为了追上它，我们首先需要修复跳台附近的供电终端。
So this is like a spared sword? Not sure what exactly it does.
一跃而过，
Has
然后就顺利的捕捉到了。
probably Topo knows more than I do about this.
过来
Alright.
之后，我们发现前面还有一个迷质，那让我们现在跟随它去看看前面会发生什么。
Sounds like an oculi in Genshin.
So far this is the same.
我们先由杰尔佩塔使用控制技能将敌人聚拢，再由管理员释放范围。
Keeping a close eye. I don't think they're going to be using a dodge on enemies like this though. These are just the basic mobs.
释放时机和搭配组合
Ground
都非常的关
controls,
键。
AoEs, combos. It is what
清理
it
敌
is.
人后，我们到达了一处安全区，来激活协议终端，可以进行短暂的休整。继续探索，我们发现另外一个宝箱，不过这一次有一队敌人守在周围。
I'm not seeing a stamina bar. That could be significant. I'm not seeing a stamina bar. But then again, I haven't seen anything that would require it yet.
顺利的
When it's full, it just doesn't show up.
我们就夺回了这个宝箱。好，接下来的遇到
There's this. Okay, there's this.
需要3个
They're level 20 though. There's 3 bars of stamina there. That probably
观察，我们
means they're increasing the initial stamina from 2 to 3.
一边清
Probably. Well,
在面对
can't say that for sure.
的时候，我们需要精准的控制战斗节奏和站位。
I saw a dash there,
这一波
but that wasn't a dodge. That was just a dash forward.
敌人，让我们继续前进。同样的，在面对数量集中的敌人之后，通过合理的走位去进行规避、绕过他们，也是一种策略的选择。
Dashed earlier. Yeah, I'm talking about like a dash during combat though.
好，那这
VFX look flashier. Yeah, I noticed that.
钥匙。现在我们搜集到了3个小钥匙，顺利的解锁了这个宝箱。
Counts level 60. Yeah, but look at the characters. They're level 20. No, friends, we don't even have close to enough information to gauge whether that's the case or not.
现在我们发现了一处蓝色淤积点，一旦触发，玩家将会在短时间内面临。
And this is just the same as it was, in the gameplay showcase for just before the January beta. They place a couple of turrets,
正面的
puts down some power, and then
Like a rift.
但同样的防御塔也
Spawns
是
a lot of
我们
enemies.
前置搭建供电桩来进行功能。
So
我们可以
that's where the
从
construction part comes
武
in
器当中
in
来
combat,
拉取
huh?
电线，为供电桩供能。
yeah, and in the same place as well during the.
Supplying power. Connecting the wires.
When is the release? We have no idea. No, when is release tomorrow? Release tomorrow. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
看到我们触发了预计点，
Coping
大家可以看到敌人会快速的刷新，但由于我们前置部署了防御塔，因此减轻了相当的正面战斗压力。
That's a heavy. That's a heavy. No, okay, dead. Never mind. I was gonna say maybe we could see a dodge.
这一波的战斗也非
It's
常
not.
顺利，同样的，我们也是获得了一个宝箱的奖励。
Turret seems stronger. I noticed that, but that I don't want to read too much into that.
这个据点其实，在地图当中还有类似非常多的。
That's new, I think.
就留给大家。
There was a bit of an expansion there underground. I might be wrong though. Might be misremembering. What was that? That was different. That looked different. Hang on a minute. I need to go back and replay that after this is over. That didn't look like a dodge. That looked like a...
在探索世界的过程当中，
Maybe it was... Sorry, not... It didn't look like a dodge that was in the beta. It looked different, but I think that was essentially a dodge. So they... Looks like they've...
mining.
Mining, yeah.
Stats.
It looks like they've kept it. I've said before in streams multiple times, okay, just to say,
重要的作用。
I expect them to keep the dodge. I will be satisfied if they make the dodge complement the combat system. My preference is still to remove it, but I will be satisfied if it just simply complements the way they want you to play, the way the combat system as a whole. As it wasn't the beta, it just didn't.
在开放地图当中，我们
That's what I'm on the lookout for.
布局建造滑索，来实现两点之间的快速
Yep,
穿梭，
supplies.
对于跑路来说十分的方便。 而同样的，在 PS5 上，得益于 DualSense 手柄强大的功
There's 3 bars back all at once? Ooh,
适应扳机
that's not... I don't like the sound of that.
过程当中
Ugh.
反馈，让探索的过程更具沉浸感。那接下来就让我们再快速浏览一下这片地图的风光吧。
Good night, CJ. Now for Doom posting, it's too early. It's too early for Doom posting. It's too early for Doom posting. We're just like vibing with ziplines at the moment.
What? No fall damage?
Yeah, there's no fall damage. There was already no fall damage. It's fine.
那接下来我们将会以制造优质乔玉胶囊及游戏当中的血药为目标。
Okay, we get the factory now. That might be okay. We don't know if we're going to see any more combat then, because we're moving on to the factory now. That
This is a demo of like how they make products.
Yeah.
So those who did the beta probably would know how to something similar about this.
that is that little split second clip a few minutes ago. I am like 100% going back to that. 100% going back to that when we start, or when the presentation's
I
over,
don't know if this feature was available before.
to like do Kowalski analysis, hyper analysis of that. Might see a boss fight. True, we could.
Like a smart tracking system of sorts.
可以看到蓝铁屏通过塑形机加工
In case there's any errors.
首先需要搭建几台塑形机。在完成塑形机的建造之后，我们可以通过传送带来把它们与灌装机进行连接，以便于我们的物资能够自动的
These factory units look different.
流转。
It's the same like production process, but the units themselves look a bit different. It's interesting.
蓝铁屏的材料，
Wait for the next crashing on YouTube video. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like if every video has a crash out in it, it becomes less special, you know what I mean? And see if there are blueprints. There better not be. It still looks... We're not even using, by the way, we're not even using the top-down interface for this? Is there even a top-down interface on the PlayStation?
现在我们已经完成基本的准备工作。通过配方可以看到，精炼炉需要输入蓝铁矿石来进行加工。那接下来就让我们在仓库当中去调取一些蓝铁矿石。
Got rid of the top down. No, they won't have got rid of the top down. This is the PlayStation version. Where's the UI optional for it? I can't even see the UI option for the top down. Huh? What on earth was that? Even the devs can't do that properly. Right, chat. If you ever do that with production lines, just know that the devs do it as well. Just
走了一点小小的弯路啊，不过不要紧啊。现在选择蓝铁矿石之后，我们就可以看到它通过传送带去运输到精炼炉进行熔炼，产出蓝铁块。 然后蓝铁块会被送入塑形机，加工成蓝铁瓶。最后，蓝铁瓶会被输送到灌装机，为后续的血药合成做准备。那至此，我们就完成了血药合成。
Okay, this is just.
蓝铁瓶的生产。接下来，我们将开始。
This is just making a healing item. I'm hoping. Skill issues a feature, yeah. I'm hoping that we. Okay. I'm hoping that we see like the character, you know, the in-game character menu. May see it. Hopefully, well, I say maybe we'll see an update to that, because if there's a update in the beta, there was a dodge attack, but it wasn't exactly. It kind of was separate to the rest of the kit. There wasn't really any integration with it. If we see them going through like the basic attack, the skills and stuff. Maybe we'll see have some more information there with it. But yeah, anyway.
我们可以看到桥花可以通过种植机进行播种后采集。那首先我们先来搭建一台种植机。
Third person is hard to control, but it does look nicer for the audience. It could also just be for the case of the demo, just like making it look nicer.
种植机造好之后，下一步我们就需要解决桥花种子的问题。 通过配方我们可以看到，我们可以使用采种机来获取桥花种子，因此我们需要再搭建一台采种机。
This is a nothing burger. So far, Will Priest. So far, it's a nothing burger. But it may not be entirely nothing. There's still 20 minutes to go. We're only halfway through, buddy.
它就会自动采集桥花当中的种子。 然后此时我们需要再搭建另外一台种植机来连接采种机，实现桥花生产的。
They're dodging the top down. It's over. Coping really did look different. Where the dodge, you mean? We haven't really taken a glance into the class system yet. I mean, we haven't seen that yet. We haven't seen them open the character menu.
负责将新产出的桥花。 运输到粉碎机当中，来继续产出粉末，并投入到灌装机中，与蓝铁瓶一起完成血药的灌装流程。这样就构建出了一个闭环自动化的原料自供给系统。生产出的血药可以直接收取，也可以通过传送带运输回协议核心当中储存起来。随着游戏的推进，玩家将解锁更多可建造的设备，能够生产不同类型的补给品和强化材料。 同时，也可以扩展多条产线，实现高效的并行生产。工业系统将成为贯穿整个游戏持续发展的基础之一。那感谢大家的观看。今天我们为大家展示了《明日方舟》中末地 PlayStation 版本的战斗流程和工业建造玩法。 无论是战斗中的策略组合与操作节奏，还是工业系统当中的资源规划与自动化管理，我们都希望可以为玩家
Wait, that's the showcase?
深度。
That's the whole showcase?
中的版本各项内容还在持续的优化当中，感谢大家的关注。未来
What?
更多的展会，我们会与索尼一起带来更多的游戏体验，希望大家能在游戏当中亲自体验中末地的冒险旅程。谢谢大家。
That's the whole showcase?
感谢中末地的工作人员为我们带来的精彩
That's all?
实
Question
况
mark?
辛苦两位。好，
Ah! Fuck!
我们的舞台互动的环节了。
There's no news.
我们 coser 们
Well, there's 20 minutes left. There's 20 minutes left. Let's see what they have.
想不想跟我们的 coser 们跟我们的角色近距离的互
Oh,
动接
the,
触？
the costers are coming
而
back.
且我们还会
Oh
送上超级丰厚的周边礼包，好不好？首先先请出我们的6位 coser。
Oh, wait, right, cosplayers. Right. Sick. There's no... This is so...
Back. No way.
We're cooked. This is so cooked. Doom posting begins. Okay, that's it. It's... It's so over, bro.
欢迎！那我们会邀请线下的玩家朋友们来到
Cosplay... Arknight's cosplay field.
打卡互动。
Arknight's cosfield.
这样吧，一共有6位 coser， 每一位 coser 自己挑一位心仪的玩家，好不好？看一下，
All right.
看大家的热情在哪里，好不好？
This is obviously not anything
一
important.
逢开始好吗？一逢挑选一个你想要互动的玩家，
那个拿着相机、戴帽子、口罩的那个男生。
可以白色口罩、黑色帽子哦，到我们的右手边的台口，您的左侧哈。好，我们的一逢选完了，那接下来我们的吉尔佩塔选择。
现场有喜欢杰哥的管理员吗？哇，好热情啊！好难选，你也喜欢？
Danger, I know it's probably not anything important, but what are they saying?
让我看看。
They're picking
这
volunteers
位戴口罩的，穿着
for
绿色衣服的管理员。
好，也是走到我们右手边的台口啊，因为这边上台会有一点危险。
I think they're just handing out souvenirs.
Okay, right.
有喜欢女馆的吗？来让。
Let's do something that's not... I'm gonna do something that's not this.
那边有一位
While they do this, I'm gonna open it in another tab.
管理员。
I'll let it keep playing. Can I go back?
白色帽子的那个小哥吧，白色帽子的那个小哥吧。
好。
Oh, it's not just souvenirs, I guess. It's interactions, they call it. Well, I'm not sure what that actually means.
How the fuck do I go
Sounds like
back
just
on
photo
Billy?
taking for me.
Oh, no, whatever. It clearly isn't working. Go back on your own VOD. True that I can. You're a genius.
Yeah, it's all aura farming.
Is okay, yeah. It's opportunities to take photos with the cosplayers. Sick. Cooked. Absolutely cooked. Okay. Time to hyperanalyze this. Am I... the fuck? Okay, it was here. It was here. There, right, go back. That's a very different animation. That was not at all present in the beta. Okay, look. Go back here. Look at the SP bar. Yeah, they give it yeah, you have a small SP bonus for dodging now. Does that do any stagger? I can't. Yeah, so it doesn't like. Is that a more powerful dodge attack now, or is that just like the end of the basic attack chain? I can't tell. If I don't know that, no. That what we just saw there wasn't in the beta. That was very different. This here, like this thing here, this like a blue shadow thing that it leaves behind. That wasn't in the beta at all. Like a decent amount of stagger there as well. Not so much damage, but yeah. Okay, let's go back. This is still just 12. Okay, so I didn't see what it did to the stamina. Oh no, wait, it doesn't. No, hang on. I know because there was no stamina bar. So yeah, no, it just doesn't use stamina, I think. Yeah, that doesn't use stamina. Okay, right. So they've listened to the majority feedback. They've made it so you get a small SP bonus for dodging. It doesn't use stamina, and Emma just continues her basic attack chain. Yeah, it does dodge. Yes, okay. That's really disappointing, but I'm not a developer, so. So this whole show is just to prove Enfield runs on PS5. Yeah, it is. It's basically just, you know, marketing for PS5. So we have learned that let's go over again. Small SP bonus, doesn't use stamina, doesn't interrupt basic attack chain. That was all the feedback that people gave. You know, all the Wuwa Andes, the Genshin Andes, ZZZ Andes. That was the feedback they gave. And that's what they've done. This idea that Hypergriff is stubborn is bullshit. I think we can put that idea to rest now. It's like they're stubborn and they won't listen to feedback or anything, and they just do what they want. Nah. They very obviously listened to feedback. They didn't have a dodge in the technical test. They added the dodge because people complained. Still wasn't enough, so they just made the dodge more, you know, easier to pull off, easier to, you know, give more bonuses and shit. Nah. Oh, hang on, it's not.
我数3、2、1，谁是我第一眼看到最快举手的？现在举手的不算哦，不然大伙儿算。
What's happening now, Danger?
我数3、2、1，谁最快举手？
Finding one lucky person to take a picture with 6 of them.
Oh.
不见，准备好了。
Cooked. Okay.
3、2、1，这位小哥哥。
Yeah, pick me, so I can like curse Hypergriff and crash out on stage for all of China to see.
和我们的6位 coser 一起合影。好，小心。
Explain what you're talking about. I'm scared. Yeah, they've gone with the direction of making the dodge easier. They've gone with the direction of like making the dodge give more bonuses and stuff instead of making it, you know, making it strategic.
好，面向我们的镜头来，3、2、1，咔嚓！好像有点腼腆，你要不要放开一点？
Yeah, no, really. I can show you.
小小的害羞是不是？
Just and go back here. Just open this again. Just show it to everyone here. Just everyone who's new. Well, just only just arriving. Go forward a little bit. Dev moves into this red circle. Presses dash. And then no stamina is used. It provides a small bonus to SP. There's a whole new animation, which makes it look cooler and everything, more flashy, etc., etc. Didn't interrupt the basic attack chain, and inflicts a bunch of stagger. So they've basically, there's no downside to dodging anymore.
Oh, this is the end.
那在短暂的休息之后，下一个整点我们将为大家带来的是咱们索尼 ChinaJoy 舞台的大轴大戏就要登场了。
What the fuck? That was a bit of a jump scare.
将带来超级精彩的 coser 小剧场。
That's just the next game that's coming up.
正在召唤，稍等片刻，我们整点马上回来。
Yeah, that's it. That's the whole thing. Nothing. All we got was like stuff about the dodge, and we figured out what the dodge is now. That's all we got. There's no news. All we got is stuff about dodge.
Still think.
Okay. Danger. Thank you. There wasn't all that much to translate in the end, but no, it's all fine. I thank you for your time anyway. Thank you for translating what you could.
All right. See you around.
Much appreciated. Thank you very much. Goodbye. So, chat. No, that's not Sekiro 2. I don't know what that is. There might be a stamina bar there, but Thoughts and I can't see it through the bitrate. If you're referring to this, that's not a stamina bar. It's the weapon appearing behind Enmin in exactly the same way it does in Genshin, by the way. Anyway. I'm not seeing a stamina bar there. Oh wait, no, hang on, there is. There is a stamina bar there. There is, I was wrong. But it's not using any stamina. It's just showing up. What? So yeah, it's essentially like sort of relaying to you the information that you haven't used any stamina. And then there's a dash there, and that uses the stamina. Yeah, so there's no strategy there. There's just no downside to dodging anymore. Like, what? Can someone like offer anything? Can anyone offer any suggestion as to what downside there might be to pressing the dodge button? They've basically made it so the dodging is always the right move. Maybe it's just for the red circles. Maybe it could that could be the case. If they've made it just for the red circles, that could be. Wait, actually. In the January beta, the dodge was just for everything. Like, it wasn't just for the like telegraphed red circle attacks. It was for It was for everything. Like any like basic attack, any kind of swing at you, you could dodge it. Even like just an enemy, like, you know, the enemy that was rolling around one of the arenas, you could just like approach it, not even be close to it, and then just dash out, and then you would still trigger a dodge. Maybe they've made it so it's just the red circles. I have no way of knowing that. But if it is just the red circles, that would be strategic. Because, you know, if it's just for the red circles, then it's no longer a reflexive thing. If it's just for the red circles, if it's just for the telegraphed red circle attacks, then you have to consciously make the decision to go into the red circle and dodge. However, if it's not just for the red circles, then I'm doom posting. The tester is very clearly going to, but we can't like extrapolate too much from that, because this is for the, you know, the gameplay demonstration for the PS5 stream. So yeah, that's now, okay, so now that we know that about the dodge, that's what I want to know next. Is it just for the red circles, or is it just universal? That's what I want to know. Because that actually would be, like, I mean this is a little bit copium, but I do mean this genuinely. If it is just for the red circles, but, you know, they've given all these bonuses and stuff where, you know, it's, you know, get SP bonus and no stamina, and it doesn't interrupt, blah, blah, blah. If they're given all that, but they have reduced the dodge's scope to only those telegraphed attacks, that's actually a good trade-off. It's copium, but that's a reasonable trade-off to make, I think. This is weapons grade copium. I know it is, but that's all I have at the moment. That's the only copium I have right now. It's impossible to know, because we can't like look at the tutorials or anything. We have no way of knowing. This like 2-second clip is all we have to go on. If dodge never consumes stamina, why showing it during dodge anyway? Presumably to sort of give another indication that you've done a perfect dodge. I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to know now at this point. We check the previous fights. Yeah, we can look at some of the previous ones as well. I think Zai said there was a dash in one of them. What was that? Let me slow it down. No. It's over. It's over. That's a dodge. What the fuck would I do there? Wait, no, is it a combo skill? Oops, did we see that? Oh! Oh, okay, false alarm, my bad, caught, it's not a dodge, it's a combo skill, okay. Copium reserves are back. It's not over yet. So much copium to go around. What was that? Does it just give you that flash when they activate a combo skill? That's going to be really annoying. I mean, that's going to be not annoying in the game, as in annoying figuring out what is and isn't a dodge. What's the update? Any new stuff? No, there's no news. The only thing that we learned from this is that they've changed the dodge to be more actiony. As in, they've done what I didn't want them to do, basically. I realized that having it like this, the two chats are overlaid and it looks, you know, weird as hell, but it is what it is. Speed this up a little bit. Manual pickup loot, that's really sad. No, it's not. The manual pickup loot should stay. You know what? There are certain things that really will make me crash out. And if they make the like manual pickup loot, if they just make that auto go into your inventory, I will crash out harder than I crash out about the dodge. Fucking no! Don't make me press F 3 times instead of once. Fuck you. Go to fucking. Okay, slow down. Okay. Okay. There's another red circle here. Right. Okay, interesting. Is that a case of it just not, you know, it being a dash instead of a dodge because the timing was wrong, or is that like anything to read into? Yeah, I think she just dashed out of it. I'm reading too much into it, but I just don't want to I don't want to miss anything. I want to get as much as I can from this in the absence of news. Yeah. And then there's all this. There's nothing to read into there. And then they run over here, and then they go to where the thingy is. No, the game's not going EOS. Don't be silly. I mean, yes. No, the game is EOSing because they made the dodge more. Yeah, that's the character I have to play, right? Massive chromatic aberration and everything as well. Yeah, that's so like you can see the SP gain from the perfect dodge, and then you can see the SP gain from the final strike. And then the Perlica combo skill, yeah. Which is also triggered by a final strike. So yeah, the dodge, the perfect dodge, definitely doesn't interrupt the basic attacks. I don't know what the fuck this is. Okay. Hey, devs, listen, am I right? It was really fucking annoying, actually. Yeah, I was hoping. Not only did we not get any news, but we also just like we found out the shit, like all the shit that we didn't want. This was like the worst possible outcome of today. No news, and they have like action dodge. Hypergriff said "fuck you" in particular to me. How strict was the timing on the red circle dodge? We have no idea. But also, weirdly, there was no like button to change to the top-down interface in the factory as well. That was weird. There is no news. Tragedy. Okay, let me see if we can see anything on. Let me go to Reddit quickly. I'm so tired, man. Well, to stay positive, it's so Overfield. Nothing burger of a stream. It's the end. I woke up early for nothing. Oops. Dodgefield didn't make. I expected nothing and I'm still disappointed. Toaster and bathtub looking a really enticing. Yeah, same, brother. Same. Chen managed to take aggro. Where? There's nothing there because that's just all them in. Not seeing anything yet. It doesn't look anything different. Nothing that looks different to me. I don't know. Might be reading into that too much. Dodge no longer costs stamina, gives SP, didn't cancel, so there's 0 downside to dodging now. Yep, glad someone else noticed that. Let's go to the subreddit. At this point, Enfield is coming out in QT 2026. No, so I said at the start, I said earlier, I said you can quote me on this as well. If there's no news, if there was no news in the stream, I said that, like, you know, the October is probably not happening. I say it probably. October is definitely not happening. Like, if there's already no news from this, like there was just nothing at all, October just can't happen because it means there's like probably not going to be any news before Gamescom or Tokyo Game Show either. So, like late November at the earliest, in my opinion. Like at the late November at the absolute earliest. That would line up with, you know, less them making a PC client, gives the 6.5 anniversary, stuff like that. We'll see. I think yeah. New dodge from ChinaJoy livestream. They said teammates auto collect items. But I've like, do you mean, you know, the party members will pick stuff up for you? I think that's not so bad. I don't mind that, as long as they doesn't just put everything into your inventory all at once. I don't care. Oh, wait, I can't send messages on YouTube for some reason. I don't know. I'll put it in Twitch. There you go. So, tourist route and everything. Yeah, like I said, there is still copium in that if they make it to the red circle only. If you can just there was quite a lot of. So, for example, let me bring up my thingy video because this is the first place I can think to get the example from, get the gameplay footage from. It's the wrong one, lol. So look here, right? These big enemies here. There's no like red. There's no thing there. It's just like the red flash. See there, right? There's no red circle on the ground. It's just a red flash. If I'm coping so hard, dude. This is the only coping I have left. It's just if they, it could be different for this, as opposed to the telegraphed, red circles on the ground. But I don't know. It didn't know when they went to the circle to dodge, and that was the one time they dodged, and the time they tried to dodge, they were also in the red circle. Yes, but again, we can't extrapolate too much from that because it was the gameplay demonstration, and they will have wanted to, what do you call it? Lost my train of thought. They will have wanted to showcase slightly different mechanics, so they will probably have wanted to showcase at least one perfect dodge in that, and so. I can't extrapolate too much from that. But yeah, I think you're right in the YouTube guy. I think it's just time to let it go. I think I will continue to hold on to that copium, but I think I kind of just have to sort of accept at this point that there's going to be there's probably just going to be no downside to dodging, and you can just do whatever the fuck you want. The way I see it with this change, they are betting everything on the bosses being good. If the bosses have attacks that last too long or have too many hits to avoid with dodging and therefore require positioning, then I can see this change being palatable. But it seems very unlikely that for the optimal strategy will not just be to farm dodges for final strikes and therefore SP. Yeah, I think you're right. I think yes, it depends on enemy design, and it is worth pointing out that Hoyo's enemy design is kind of dog shit. So, the Hoyo Andes are not necessarily, I don't know, but yeah. So, Hypergriff is really good at enemy design. What makes Arknights interesting is the fact that they've come up with these new, every new event has new gameplay. And it has interesting new enemies, and so I want to hopefully they carry that into Enfield as well. The important thing is, though, that this game also, another thing worth pointing out, I just realized as well, those characters were level 20. Those weren't fully built characters. And the point, but the point is that you have that ability. You know, you like early on in the game. It's not like a later thing where you sort of you build up strength slowly, and then you know once you fully build your characters and get used to combo skills and get used to the that sort of and the way that combat works. It's just you like from the get go. Basically, you can just dodge and with no downsides. Also, wait a minute. Just occurred to me. Hang on. There's 8 bars of stamina. 8. Up from 6. Because 2 of them creates a quarter. That's a statement of intent if I've ever seen one. That's ended my copium. I'm not coping about red circles and shit anymore. The fact that they've increased the stamina bars to 8 is a statement of intent that they are very much saying, no, you can here is more stamina, you can dodge at will as you please. That's it. It's over. It's not EOS. Enfield will make shitloads of money, but like it was going to make shitloads of money either way. Okay. Let me quickly, 1 second. Get ready to say hi to YouTube, chat. I'm going to record a video quickly because I think this should probably go up today, like before I go to sleep. Let me just alter this real quickly so the chat from the VOD doesn't show up. That's not going to work, is it? Fucking goddamn it. Okay, hold on. Give me a moment. All right, that'll do. So, right, okay, say hi to YouTube. YouTube, good evening. Evening, what am I saying? It's 8 in the morning. Good start. We have just watched the Enfield ChinaJoy presentation and are left bitterly disappointed, not least because there is still no news. Enfield is not, in fact, tomorrow. But the only information we got from this was regarding the Dodge. And as the guy who's sort of earned a reputation for being the Dodge guy, I feel as though it's appropriate to comment on this. So, long story short, they've done everything I didn't want them to do. I have run out of copium. And it's a hard pill to swallow, but I must nonetheless swallow it. So let me show you. First of all, you can see here, there are 3 bars of stamina. In the beta, there were 6. And I made it clear in the Dodge video, the second Enfield video, that having 6 bars of stamina is just, you don't need to think of it as a resource. You just never run out of stamina to dodge. There's now 8. They've increased the number of charges. Not only that, sorry about the bitrate here, but it is what it is. Hang on, let me just skip forward a bit. Not only that, but notice this is obviously moving into the red circle, presumably to showcase what the Dodge looks like. Very short gameplay demonstration. Dashing for a perfect dodge now has a much flashier animation. Doesn't use any stamina. Don't know if that was, I don't know if I showed that. I mean, no, hang on. I'll edit that bit out. However, it's not just 8 bars of stamina. A perfect dodge in this red circle. Turn the playback speed down. No, I'll edit that, but fucking hell. Try again something because the YouTube bar is blocking this. So, not only is there 8 bars of stamina, but a perfect dodge, you see there, restores SP, doesn't use stamina, has a much flashier animation, and it no longer interrupts the basic attack sequence. They did everything I didn't want them to do. This is a statement of intent. This is not something I can interpret as, oh no, they're making it more, oh no, they're actually making it way more strategic and they're doing all sorts of 5 heads. No, this is a statement of intent. They are very clearly saying to the public, we want you to dodge at will. We are allowing you to dodge at will. You can dodge to your heart's content. That is very clearly, as I interpreted the beta as the opposite, but I can admit when I'm wrong. I'm not going to sit here and insist that I'm right and that I know better than Hypergriff. Hypergriff have made their intent very clear. They've made their intent very clear with this gameplay showcase of the PS5 thing. At ChinaJoy, I'm just going to put my hands up and say that that's it. You win. They dodge to your heart's content. I wanted there to be. I wanted it to look different. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that this doesn't upset me a little bit, but there are more important things. I wanted it to be. I wanted the dodge to have more strategy to it. You can argue that, we were saying that, oh, maybe they're limiting the perfect dodges only to these telegraphed red circle attacks. But no, this is, then we noticed the 8 bars of stamina thing, and it's over. It's like I can admit when I'm wrong. I'm now going on record as saying that I am willing, well, I say I'm willing, I begrudgingly accept that Enfield has taken this direction. I am no longer going to insist or evangelize for having no dodge. This is the direction they've taken. Woo Andes, congrats, you win. Yeah. But like I've just noticed there's a comment in someone in Twitch chat said EOS field. It's not going to EOS. Enfield's going to make shitloads of money. Let's be real. Like it was going to make shitloads of money either way. There's simply no timeline. Like, do you know how anticipated this game is in China? So many people are so excited for this game. But Hypergriff have said what they want to do. Hypergriff have made it clear what they want to do. I made my feelings known, and it is what it is. I did all I could. It didn't work, and I have to move on. And so do all of us. We all have to move on. I tried. I've made it clear. What mustn't happen now at this point, what mustn't happen is for people to think that I'm no longer interested in this game. I think what should have been made very obvious by the 2 Enfield videos I made is that I am more passionate about this game than the vast majority of people on this website. This game means more to me than most people realize. And I made those videos because the game means so much to me. And I wanted it to be something that I could love and that I could cherish. And it still could be. I don't know. Who knows? I'm still going to play this on launch. I'm still gonna play the beta, assuming I get into it. I'm still gonna give it everything I have. I'm still gonna make all sorts of content. I said I would be there no matter what, and I still am. But I can't say I'm not disappointed. There are still lots of things that we don't know the answer to yet. Has the story improved? Have they doubled down on factory building and stuff? Have they made the factory even better? Have they added blueprints? Because if they add like copyable blueprints from your friends list, then I'll no longer be disappointed. Then I'll just be angry. Yeah, we'll see. I'm disappointed, as is most of my chat, as you could probably see. But there's still lots we haven't seen, so we'll see what happens. This was just a really quick video that I felt like, with the new information on dodging, I feel as though this just needed to be made. So this is a quick video. There's no fancy editing, no high effort scripting and iterative process, no months of making videos, demonstrate my passion for the game or anything like that. Just a quick video just to air my thoughts on the matter and to make it clear that, I was wrong and Hypergriff clearly want you to dodge. That's all. I will continue to make content for Enfield. I'll continue to be passionate about this game, and I hope you will as well. See you around. So that's that. Fail safe. Sorry, there's no alerts at the moment. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs for absolutely no fucking reason. That's much appreciated, dude. Thank you so much. Okay. Hang on. Wait, no. I didn't. Wait. I didn't mention that. Like, I didn't explicitly say that. Like, there's no downside to dodging anymore. I didn't quite explain that. Hang on. I'll just like splice this part in. Okay. I'll just like record a little bit more just to splice in, just to make sure that I'm getting that right. The fuck, hello? They've basically they've basically made it. This is it's a very clear statement of intent from Hypergriff. They are, they want you to dodge at will. They don't care about limits on stamina or anything. There's just no downside to dodging anymore. Basically, you can dodge to your heart's content. There is the only strategy really involved anymore is if there's a red circle on the ground, like an enemy heavy attack being telegraphed, you can choose to move into the circle and dodge to get SP from final strikes, and that's clearly going to be almost certainly going to be a very common strategy to use. Move into the red circle, dodge, get SP. But let's be real. That's not what we were after. That's not what I was after. That's not what I was hoping for. Yeah. Okay, where am I in the 154? Right. What do you think of the combat now? Is it better? Well, I haven't played it, so like all I have to go off is this tiny little gameplay demonstration from the PS5. I can't say. It's impossible for me to judge that at the moment. But based on this dodge, I'm not optimistic. Yeah, I know Wuwa has 8 dodge bars. Yeah. I don't think it's impossible to change it again, even after launch. We just keep giving feedback anyway. So, okay, something that Cookie Kaze mentioned when I hopped into a call with him after he watched my dodge video on stream. He mentioned that Hypergriff designs enemies that can kind of neuter the dodge thing. You can have enemies that inflict you with a status like no more dodge. Like there was already an enemy in the beta that did that. The Cloud Striker, or whatever it's called. No, that's not it. Cloud Stalker. Sorry, Cloud Stalker. The big heron that through a little gas cloud, and then you can't sprint or dodge or anything in that cloud. And there can be another enemy in the future that gives you like, I don't know, minus 2 dodge. There can be an enemy that massively reduces or gives you almost no stamina regen whatsoever. And Hypergriff is the kind of company that makes enemies like that, as opposed to MiHoYo, which just is just more HP. Slightly different ways of doing. This is not very interesting, but yeah, but nonetheless, like even though if there are interesting enemies, it's not what I was hoping for. Also, yeah, like that was another thing. Like, why, if this is just on every character, it's going to be on defenders as well. Why? What's the fucking point of like defenders and like the distinction between defenders and like guards and specialists or something? If everyone can just dodge, what's the point? It doesn't make any fucking sense. It's just daft. I don't understand. What VOD was the cookie talk? I don't. No, I don't know if the link is still up. I don't know. Whatever. Especially so, Woowa monkeys will complain that the game copied Woowa, especially Saint Tontas. I don't fucking care what Saint Tontas thinks. It's not an important opinion. Defenders for each player doesn't want to dodge. That's not whatever. Anyway, what's the point of having characters like Snowshine? Yeah, that's another thing, right? The Snowshine in the beta was like a defender who could, like, had the dodge from like normal, but could also, the skill was like a parry. That's the way it should have been done. But no, how's the Enfield news going? It's bad. It's cooked. There's no, like, they've made it very clear that they want you to be able to just dodge at will, as much as you want. And they've removed all of the downside of dodging, basically. All of them. There is no downside to dodging whatsoever anymore. Absolutely no punishment whatsoever for just spamming dodge. It's more, you have more stamina. It doesn't interrupt your basic attack combos. It gives you a little bit of SP for doing a perfect dodge, and it doesn't use any stamina for perfect dodging. Yeah, it's just, well, I don't know if it's fair to call it Arknight's Wooer, because I don't want to summon Wooer Andes, but yeah, kind of. Kind of. You said they want in your video, they'll be summoned. I don't know if I'm gonna put that in the video. I said a bunch of things, and I'm gonna edit the stuff to say what I want to say. Like, just make the video what I want to say. Zai says explain the logic that led to you thinking there are 8 dodge bars. Well, I'll do that I'll just make a little graphic instead of re-recording that. Milking your video for 3 hours on the channel, let's be real. I don't fucking care. He can do what he wants. He can make like 20. Saint Tontas can make like 20 videos on me if he wants. I don't give a shit. Yeah. Did they ever cancel animation with the dodge? I didn't see, to be honest. Could maybe go back a bit. I think there was... No. There was some, like, a little bit after this. Come on. Oh, no, this is before this. No, okay. It's early in this. Fuck. There was a dash somewhere around here. Yeah, somewhere in here there was a dash. Yeah, you can still cancel animations. My biggest cope is this build of the game is right after the beta's 103 surveys. This is true. This is true. This is like very clearly similar to the beta. Like, as in, you know, it doesn't look that different at all. Yeah, the stream is the Enfield stream is long over. Yeah. You just on dodge. And I just wish you have swimming. No, I hope to God they don't add swimming. There's no fucking need to have every kind of exploration, every kind of traversal. Put more shit on the screen. Yeah, exactly. And I know you were talking about the 103, but this incessant. No, not fishing either. Please, please don't fucking give me fishing. Do you know? No, don't give me fishing, dude. Do you know what I do? Like the thing I say as a joke sometimes is that I say as a joke when I get fed up of like of having to debate Woo Andy's is like, oh no, Hypergriff should just like dissolve the company, give all the developers to Hoyoverse, and just make more fishing minigames for Genshin Impact. That's how we save gaming. No, don't give me fishing. Fuck off. Just got here, TLDR, please. Dodge has no downsides whatsoever now, at all. Like not even remotely. I think no, okay, right. I think I need to re-record that part for the YouTube. Actually, there's like it's all over the place. I need to re-record it. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna re-record that. Let me like make a little. There's no intro. There's SP. No stamina and flashy hat. Okay, yeah. All right, so let's go back to... Where is it? It's over here somewhere. So zip lines and stuff. Okay, yeah, it's over here. All right. Okay, say hi to YouTube again, dudes. Re-recording that. hello. Good morning. It's 8:36 in the morning in the UK. We've just watched the PlayStation Enfield presentation at ChinaJoy. Not only did we receive the devastating blow of no news at all, Enfield is not in fact tomorrow. But the only real new information that we got was regarding the Dodge. So, making this quick little video to get up to date, just to make my thoughts on it clear. Basically, they've done everything that I didn't want them to do. Notice here that there are 3 bars of stamina, but they don't make up half of a circle. They've added 2 more stamina bars, up from 6 to 8. Increase the amount of stamina available to you. But not only that, hang on, no, go back. Not only that, but perfect dodges now grant you a little bit of SP, no longer use stamina, have a much flashier animation, and don't interrupt the basic attack sequence, or just fast forward straight to the last basic attack in the sequence, giving you the final strike much sooner. And additionally, hang on. And additionally, you see there, animations are still cancelable. They've done absolutely everything that I didn't want them to do. Yeah. It is what it is my thoughts on that. I'm disappointed. To say the least. But there are still some questions that haven't been answered. We don't know if this is specific to Enmin only. That's massive copium, but it's true. We don't know if this is specific to Enmin's class. Like, it could be specific to guards or specialists or whatever. We didn't see. Enmin is the only character that was showcased in the gameplay showcase, in the gameplay demonstration. We don't know if this new dodge is specific only to the red circles on the ground. We don't know if it's specific to, if they've made it, so the perfect dodge is harder to trigger or just as hard to trigger. We don't know if they'll design enemies that, design an abundance of enemies that make it harder to dodge. We just don't know. There's lots of questions that remain to be answered, and a lot of the effectiveness of dodging will rely on the enemy design of future. A lot of the effectiveness of dodging in the future will rely on how they design the enemies. And they've been quite good at enemy design in Arknights, but it remains to be seen whether they'll carry that over to Enfield. But really, the purpose of making this is to say that, what I wanted for the game is not going to happen. They have made the dodge much easier. They have effectively removed, they have removed all downsides from dodging. There is no consequence or punishment or any trade-off whatsoever for dodging. You can just dodge to your heart's content. And that is how Enfield looks now. The other major question, of course, is that this build looks mighty similar to the January beta, and we don't know if this build is an early build, and we don't know if it's changed in the month since, but this is all just, it's just copium. It's all copium. At this point, I can say pretty confidently, rephrase that. Really, at this point, I have to say Fucking goddamn it. Really, at this point, I have to say, yeah, that's it. I give in. That's how Enfield looks now. That's what Enfield wants to do. That's what Hypergriff wants to do. That's what they want for the game. I made my feelings known. I did what I could. I still think this is the wrong decision, but I'm not Hypergriff. I'm not making the game. They are. The most important thing, though, that I want to say with this little video is that this doesn't diminish my passion for the game. I'm still just as passionate about Enfield as I was before. Yeah, I'm disappointed that they've done this with the dodge, that they've taken this direction, but like, it should have been obvious from the videos that I made that I am more passionate about this game than the majority of people on this platform, right? I have enormous passion for this game, and that hasn't gone away. I said I would be there no matter what when it comes out. I said I would be there no matter what when the game comes out, and that remains true. I will still be making content for this game. I am still going to log the fuck in, harder than I've ever logged in before when this game comes out. You will see more from me, much, much more from me. You will see much, much more fucking goddammit. You will see much more content from me on Enfield. I'm not going anywhere. But this is just to say, yeah. What I had hoped for, at least for the combat side of the game, is not happening. But there we are. No, I can rephrase that. I can phrase that better. Yeah. What I wanted for the game, at least for the combat side of it, is not happening. But there's nothing more I can do. I have to accept the game for what it is. But there's nothing more I can do. And I said, the motivation behind making those videos was because I wanted Hypergriff to make the game they want to make. And I kind of have to just accept that this is the game they want to make. I can admit when I'm wrong. I can admit when I am not going to insist stubbornly and naively that Hypergriff is wrong and I'm right. As some wise men sometimes say, it is what it is. No, I won't include that. What else do I want to say? Yeah. This this doesn't mean Enfield's going to EOS or anything. It's going to make shitloads of money, regardless. It was going to make shitloads of money, regardless of whether or not it removed the dodge. It doesn't. My concern was never about Enfield failing or anything like that. It's going to make loads of money. My concern was whether or not it was a game that I wanted it to be. That it was a game that I would be able to cherish. It could still be. I don't know what they've been cooking, and I still look forward to finding out. But nonetheless, yeah, I'm a little bit upset, but the sun will rise tomorrow, and I'll still be looking forward to Enfield. And I'll still be there on day one. I'll still be there when the servers open. And I hope you all will be too. Basically, my thoughts on the matter. Yes, I'm disappointed. It is what it is. We go next. We continue. We move forward. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you around. All right, that's all. Yep. I'm pretty sure that's everything I want to say. If there is anything else I want to say, I'll just record it in my own time. Whatever. I don't need to drag this out any longer. So. That's all. It is what it is. Let me just have a... Let's have a quick look at... Tried to kill myself by a perfect dodge the attack. Wait, I should tweet. I should tweet something. Wait, no, hang on. Let me go back to... Let me just like freeze frame it on the dodge so I can like screenshot. That'll do. Let's do a little 07. Chat, can I have some 07s for the screenshot? Fuck. Fuck. Didn't work. Shit. Keep 07ing. Keep 07ing. Fuck. Keep fucking it up. There we go. Hang on. This is dangerous. I'll not... don't make sure I don't accidentally... Make sure in case anything weird shows up. uploading a quick vid shortly with my thoughts. All right, yeah, there you go. I can't post that in YouTube chat again for some reason. I don't know why. my YouTube is just broken. Weird shit. I don't know. If someone, okay, yeah, thank you, Zoe. Right. I think that's that. I don't think there's anything left to say on the matter. We reached a peak of 624 viewers on YouTube today. That's pretty fucking cool. That's a positive I can take from today. that's fucking awesome. 624. Just to like put that in perspective, how big a dub that is. Look at my all-time high on Twitch. Tripled today. Very cool. Love Enfield for that. First time I watch your stream. Cheers. I'm glad to have you around, buddy. Anyway, that's the end of that. I'm going to get this video done like very quickly, as soon as possible. I also have to respond to an urgent DM from Box 2's manager. Do that first. Yeah, that's all. I will stream as usual on Tuesday. I'll stream Arknights, where you don't... whether you join me for that or not, doesn't matter. Whether you join me for that or whether you join me for the next Enfield stream, whatever that may be. Regardless, thank you for joining me today in this momentous occasion. This tragic occasion. It is 9 in the morning, almost. A female on the screen for no reason. Anyway, yeah. See you next time. I was